Now, as many of you know, my beautiful and beloved daughter, Annie, is a student at BYU Provo. And so often when she traveled with me last summer, when we were out on tour, she was asked, "Oh, what are you majoring in school?" And before she could answer, I would generally interrupt and proclaim in a loud voice, "Men!" And she's a 4.0 student. Well, recently, Annie shared the following story with her mother and me. She said, "I had been friends with this guy for quite some time. So when we both developed feelings for each other at the same time, it was an easy transition into a relationship. Since I already loved him as a friend, the desire to say, 'I love you' in a relationship setting came quickly. It's easy to love someone you already love." She said, "One night we were cuddling on the couch, and I thought I would tease him a bit, just for fun. So," she said, "I tapped out 'I like you' on his arm in Morse code." Morse code. Well, he didn't know Morse code, so he kept asking me what I said, to which I responded. Annie said, "You'll just have to learn Morse code and find out." A week or so went by, and we were once again sitting on the couch. I thought I would tease him again. So I went to tap out, "I like you," but realized I wanted to say, "I love you" instead. After all, he doesn't know Morse code, so he wouldn't know the difference, right? So I did. To my surprise, he tapped it right back. I froze, eyes wide, wondering if he said what he meant to say. After a minute, he asked, "Did I say it right?" To which I replied, "That depends. What were you trying to say?" He sat up, turned to look me full in the face, and said, "I love you, Annie." "I love you too, Jeremy." End of quote. Now, I love that story. Yes, because I am a hopeless romantic, I admit it. But also because of the awesome lesson that my dear Annie just taught. You see, she understands and has mastered a very unique form of communication, subtle and yet very effective, for the most part lost to this world. She sent Jeremy a message that was both a communication and an invitation. When he made the effort to learn the language, their relationship was taken to a whole new and sweeter level. Now, please understand that Annie has sent messages in this way before to people. Not that same one, but similar messages. But Jeremy is the first one to care enough to hear her. And so it is with our Heavenly Father. He communicates with us in His own unique ways, not of this world. And the message is always one of love. Do we care enough to learn how to hear Him?